Hello friends, this is Ramesh Sharma here and you are watching React.js series for beginners. So this is a part 11th of this series, and in the previous part we created a project here, and in that project we used Bootstrap. So I used Bootstrap as a CDN here. So as I told you in the previous part that there are two ways to add Bootstrap. First is using our module and second is using CDN here. And in the project we used CDN here. I will recall that again. So here in this video I will tell you clearly but with an explanation and with an every point of that line. So how we can use the Bootstrap here. So let's get started. So this is our React app here, and I cleaned the React app already. So I'm removing this all. So we will be using the Bootstrap here. So first of all, let's see how we can use Bootstrap as a CDN here. So let's go here to the browser and let's go to the bootstrapcdn.com. Here we will first of all get the CDN of our Bootstrap here. So here I'm copying this CSS here. So now where to put this? So as see that as this all data is rendering, to index.html. So in the public section there is index.html here. So all data is rendering here. So in this root here. So if we will be writing our Bootstrap here, so link.css, if we will be using Bootstrap here, writing our Bootstrap CDN, so this will affect to our all app here, so I will tell you the most difference between using the CDN and using a module here. There is a very big difference. So now let's add JavaScript also. So for JavaScript there is a need of jQuery also. So I will not use jQuery here, so that you already know. So here will be script.source and we will write this. Let me see if jQuery coming here or not. So let me check here. So this is our jQuery. I'm going to copy this here. So paste this jQuery above. Now save it. So whenever we write here h1, so there will be an effect here. So let's write h1 here. Welcome to our React app. So let's see. So let's go to our React app here. So I think it is compiling. So it is compiling now. See that it is compiled successfully now, and our page is refreshing here. See that. Welcome to our React app here. So there is a change in font size here, font color and font size here. So this means that our Bootstrap is working properly. So now let's see how we can use Bootstrap with the help of module here. So let's see that. So now let's see how we can use Bootstrap as a module here. So there is a very big difference by adding a Bootstrap as a module and by adding a Bootstrap as a CDN here. So there is a very big difference here. So as we are using React, so we will be adding React Bootstrap here. We will not add Bootstrap here. You can also add Bootstrap here. So but we will be using React Bootstrap here. So let's see. So let's see both ways. So first of all I am removing this CDN here, this CDN as well as this CDN. So refresh our page now. So let's see. See that now our app is default now. So there is no Bootstrap added here. So first of all let's add Bootstrap here. So first of all we will add Bootstrap here. We will not add React Bootstrap here. So first of all let's go to console here, terminal here. So here simply write npm install bootstrap. So React Bootstrap is also known as React Strap. So but it is just a simple bootstrap that you use like a CDN here. So first of all do this. So it is compiling, installing now. So it will take little time according to your internet now. So till it is downloading, so I am pausing the video. So now see that it is installed successfully. So let's see how we can use Bootstrap here. So we will use this Bootstrap here in the index.js here. So simply we will import now. There will be double commas here. So we will not import as like this. We are not importing any module here. We are importing our CSS file here. So that will be from Bootstrap. Dist, and then there is CSS folder, and after that bootstrap .min.css here. So save it. Now it will be compiling here. So let's see, it is compiling now. Let it be compiled. It is compiled successfully, and now our page is refreshing. See that our page is refreshing and font size and font is changed. So now this bootstrap is working. So now let's see how. Let's change the text here. So text color. So let's write class name to text primary. Let's change this color to primary here. So let's see that now our color is also changing. So we have successfully applied our bootstrap here. So we can also import our CSS file also. So in index.css, so here will be our import. Now bootstrap. Now in the dist, so dist, there will be our JS, and that JS will be our bootstrap. So here bootstrap.js is also done here. So bootstrap.js is also applied here. So let's see here if in the bootstrap there is jQuery also. So we can also import that. So there are many modules. So this little bit hanged. So here is bootstrap. Where is bootstrap? This is our bootstrap here. Bootstrap, and now see that in JS, in source there is nothing. Dist. So you can also import like that. You can also import toast, tab, and you can also import button here. So but we are using this dist here. We are not using JS here. So here CSS, and see that here is our bootstrap.min.css, and in the JS, see that here is bootstrap.min.js. So here will be bootstrap.min. .js. So here is no jQuery here. So let's see how we can use button import, how we can import buttons etc. here. So I'm writing here import. So here will be our button from bootstrap. So now let's use button here. So here will be button, and text light. Let's write button here as a text. Save it, and now let's see. So this is giving an error. So error is of our bootstrap.min.js. So simply remove this. So this is compiling now. Simply remove this DS here. So sometimes it got error here. So where we are getting our error. So I don't know why the error is coming here. So here should not be any error. So if I remove this button here, so let's see the error is coming or not. Now see that this, so when I am trying to import the button here from Bootstrap, so it is giving me an error here. So for that, so if we want to import a component here, so if we want to import a component here, so we have to use React Bootstrap here. So for that, simply install, write npm install React Bootstrap. So till it installing, I am pausing the video here. Now see that our React Bootstrap is installed successfully, and here is our package here. So let me show you. So this is React Bootstrap. See that there are many components here. So we will not use like this here. So I am removing this now. So because we are not going to use Bootstrap here, so we will be using React Bootstrap here. So let's import here. So let's import a button here. So import button from, see that here is a button also. So when I will go here, where is, see that here is our React Bootstrap, and in React Bootstrap there is a button here. See that here is a button here. So we have to import that, import button from React Bootstrap. See that. So we will be using button here, button. So here like this is a button. So let's save this. So it is saving. So as so it is saved now. So let's see in the browser here, and let's see this, it is compiling now. So let it be compiled. See that now it is compiled successfully, and see that we have a button here. So but that this button is not as a Bootstrap button here. So let's see some attributes here. So when I will go here, so React Bootstrap, React Bootstrap, enter here. So it is reloading now. So there are some attributes here, there are some properties here that we have to mention here. See that here is React Bootstrap. So this will tell us about that. So I'm showing you the documentations because it will help you a lot. So this is here. So here see that components here. So when I will go to components, so it is showing the components here. So see that. Now let's move to button here, buttons. So when I will go here, buttons, see that here is a button here. So button primary. So simply write attribute as variant here, variant as primary here. Copy this. So when I will write here, So here is variant. Variant is an attribute here, so which define the color of the button here or the type of the button here. So it is compiling, I think. Sorry. Now it is compiled successfully. So why this is not showing? So I imported button from the, but it is not showing. So let me copy this again. Copy this, and when I will click to get started here, so let me see that install React Bootstrap. So React Bootstrap / button. So we will import that, or we can do like this. So for using the React Bootstrap, we also have to use Bootstrap here. So for to use the React Bootstrap, we also have to use Bootstrap here. So we have to import here. So see, we also have to install Bootstrap package here. So we need this here. So now when we will see this, see that now this button is working perfectly. So when I will change here variant, so here let's change variant to success here. So save this. So now it is refreshing us. See that now we are getting our success button. So we have to use Bootstrap also. We have to use Bootstrap and React Bootstrap also. So React Bootstrap will work when we will use Bootstrap also. So this is a benefit here. So but there is a difference, because in the CDN there is a online binding here. So but in this, if we are using React Bootstrap and Bootstrap as a module here, so it will give us the many things. So means it will bind with our package completely, and it will not give us any error of any jQuery and etc. here. So for more information, you can go to this website and you can type here many components here. See that there are many components. Navbar here. So here navbar is very simple. So just you have to like this. So but I literally prefer CDN here. So I will tell you in the next videos here about Material UI also. But Material UI is best for our React app. So at last, thanks for watching. If you have any queries, then please comment in my section. Please like and share this video. I will see you in the next video.